This is my review on the 2011 Green Hornet movie. I thought it sucked because the character Seth Rogen that plays the Green Hornet is just an unlikable prick. And he never ever really changes in the film. His ways, he's just a selfish prick from beginning to end. Unlikable one. He never goes through any change or development whatsoever of a hero's journey at all. They give us no reason to like him, only for and the movie's trying its best to make you laugh, but forgetting that it needs to make Green Hornet likable for another generation, and it doesn't do that for me. And I'm guessing it didn't do that for anybody else, because seemingly nobody really saw the movie. And it didn't do well. So I'm guessing I might have not been the only one that thought that. But I know that probably I'm the only one that thought this was a bad movie and left a bad taste in their mouths. I mean, their mind. Bad mental scars left for me. This film sucks. I give it a 0 out of 10. Oh, and let's talk Kato. Kato's okay. He just doesn't get better than what he could be. He doesn't change as a character. He doesn't progress. Neither does the Green Hornet. The only one that kind of progresses as at all is the villain of the movie. The main villain of the movie who gets easily beaten by his own clumsiness in the third act. Just when he's about to go toe-to-toe with Green Hornet and he's got a cool it's costume for this budget. Even though it's kind of crappy looking and laughable, but it's like it's kind of something you imagine original Green Hornet villain could wear. So it's kind of working with me, but I'm guessing it's original design in that character because I never heard of that character before this movie. I mean, I know I'm behind on my Green Hornet comic book watcher, but how far behind am I? That's why I give the Green Hornet a 0 out of 10, and also the story's trash. It's about as fun as and sanitary as digging through trash as a dumpster diver. If you're like my buddy Robert Powers that used to drove me to his lighthouse when I was to my school I used to go to. As he literally admitted he goes on top of people's garbage, picking and going through trash, and seeing it, and he's saying he wants to keep and collect like a CD or a movie. He's one of those idiots that will like this movie. But then again, he doesn't have that. But then he's kind of a bum that can't pay for his. That's. Lives in a shit house. It's so. I'm sorry. I was just thinking back to a funny memory when I saw the place where Robert lived. It's so tiny. It's not even a tiny building. It's a tiny, he lives in like a tiny, like one of those, it has this guy, it was so tiny and funny. It looked like crap on the outside, beat up this place. It just looks old, and I realize I'm getting off sidetrack. So, the Green Hornet movie sucks. And the point is, if you think that this movie is competent written, I will love to know your opinion. If you can't give me any, share your thoughts, then I'm just going to assume you're like 80 or something. Knowing my like thinking. I'm talking to myself now. So Green Hornet gets a 0 out of 10. I hate this movie. Now I'm going to talk about Halle Berry's Catwoman movie. I give this a 0 out of 10. It is pretty poorly written. I just didn't know why they had changed Catwoman's name to Patience instead of Selena Kyle. You know, her actual name from the comics. And why did they have to race swap her? For this movie? And why would you get Halle Berry for this movie if you weren't going to give her anything good to work with? Of all people? I mean, she can work, but she's been giving a lots of crap in the past. And this is one of them. Next to the first and last X-Men movie she starred in the original X-Men trilogy. That's how much I hate this movie. I hated like her, I hate her Storm in the X-Men movie. Like I hate her Catwoman. Like I hate Seth Rogen's Green Hornet. I hate all of them. Now, Catwoman is not as nearly of obnoxious a character as Seth Rogen's Green Hornet. That's good. Step in the right direction. Give her less dialogue. Yep. And give her more cat puns. And dial up the stupidity from Batman Returns setup for Catwoman's potential solo movie. By having cats resurrect her for the second time again in the live-action franchise in this movie. Not just in Batman Returns. Rehash that from Batman Returns. Rehash that plot device. And instead of making original content or original unique tale on the origin of Catwoman, if you're marking as the origin of a Catwoman, you should at least come with something. Can you at least like draw inspiration from the source material? Look at the comics, or draw inspiration from those stories, or at least come up with a good idea. I wonder, did they ever like took the stick out of their ass and realized that they're kind of might be dum-dums? The creators of the show. That's why Catwoman gets a 0 out of 10. Goodbye, subscribe. I like this review I made. I'm proud of it. And like this video. And click to my channel by clicking on subscribe and the bell to get notified for my videos. Okay, goodbye.